Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 6 of the Anime Unhinged podcast. As usual, we have today with us the Anime Fiend.
Hey.
Very energetic. Very energetic.
Yep.
And of course, HaoshokuLou.
Yay.
Oh, fuck, I got my phone. It's volume up. I could hear the echo from the stream. I was wondering what was going on. Okay. So we got a very interesting couple chapters. Well, actually, I think every single chapter was pretty good.
Yep.
From Kaiju to Jujutsu Kaisen to One
Jujutsu.
Piece.
Yeah.
So I mean, where to begin? I guess we'll
I
go with the
mean,
bigger of the three.
yeah, of course.
We'll start with One Piece, of course. Why not?
Yeah.
Um. Oh shit!
But
Hold on.
of course, you see, I wanted to start with something that happened, in One Piece, which is very nice, right? And Carrot.
Uh.
Uh,
I
oh
mean,
my god.
do we have to talk about that?
No, I mean, we already spoke about it. Yeah, Carrot.
Yeah.
We laughed at her expense. I guess, that's that.
Uh. That was. I mean, we all saw it
Uh,
coming. We saw it coming. Okay.
yeah. I mean, most of us saw it coming. Just, some people were saying, oh, Sulong, Carrot, and Wanda are going to destroy him.
No, we saw it coming. That was uh carrot. What? No, moving on past carrot because I don't want to talk about that bitch at all. Um, the Sanji part. Well, okay. Before the Sanji part, we had Yamato. So the fucking what are those called? The little like bot things that Kaido has that communicate.
Marys.
So do they have like X-ray vision or something? Because one saw Momo through Yamato's clothes. It's
Yeah, I
like,
think they're like pacifista.
okay. So who do you think made him? You think Queen made him?
Yeah, it's possible.
Because it's like that was pretty interesting. I did not see that coming. They're
Yeah.
probably jealous, to be honest. I mean, Momo's down though. He's probably holding on to something. He's got to hold on to something in that outfit.
Yeah, I mean, Yamato has a belt, right? So she's
Oh, I
just
wasn't talking
holding
about
on
the
to
belts, but yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
it. I mean, he's reaching for the side stuff, but his hands are small.
Yeah, I mean he can't. They're too big for his hands. I mean they're
Yeah.
bigger than his head.
Yeah. Sanji's gonna go crazy when he meets
Oh,
them.
if Sanji runs into them and sees that Momo's hidden in her clothes, Sanji's gonna get pissed. So okay, that leads to the next topic though, or the next thing I wanted to talk about. What do you think
Yeah.
Sanji's up to?
I mean, I I don't know where he's gonna go, but at least I hope that he's gonna go to Yamato. Then somehow that leads to him fighting Queen, and then that somehow leads to Yamato going to Jack.
Okay, so you think, hmm, interesting. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I want Sanji to go help Kinemon and them because I feel like Jack's almost there, and I don't know, if Sanji goes to Yamato, how quick can he get from Yamato? Because she's at the entrance. How quick can he
Hmm.
get from the entrance to the third floor where Kinemon and them are? Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Kinemon and them
I
are
don't
on the
know.
third floor, right?
Yeah, Kinemon and them are like, I don't know, I'm not sure. Like, Black Maria was on the third floor, but Kinemon, They could be like either on the third floor or on the fourth one.
I mean, Law could teleport them anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah. No, but they were like on the top, like either third or fourth.
Yeah. Okay, so that means how close is Jack to Yamato or to Kinemon and
I
them?
mean, Jack is pretty close. I would say Jack is closer than Sanji, but
And who
who
is
knows?
in there with the Scabbards?
I don't know. I mean, some say Toki, some say Hiyori. I think it's Hiyori, but who knows?
Hmm.
Like, I I don't know. Some people are saying like, oh, Hiyori is back. She's been hiding. She was saved. Like, okay,
Well,
it's
okay,
possible that she could be alive.
you mean Toki?
Yeah, I mean, see, it somehow whatever, like whatever bullshit reason you give, there's you could say there are like chances of her staying alive, right? But
Yes.
some people who are saying like she time skipped, that I would say is bullshit because she was ready to die. So why would she time
Well,
skip?
she time skips to the exact moment to what she. I don't know. Uh, I mean,
No, I mean she can't change places. If she
no, that's
time
what I'm
skipped, she
saying.
would be in the castle.
It's just, I
No,
don't.
see, I don't want it to be Toki.
I'd rather it be Hiyori because I was thinking about it. If
Yeah,
it's Hiyori, the good thing about Hiyori would be you could have it to well, let's say, Sanji shows up and is helping save Hiyori and everything like that. So he's protecting Hiyori and the
yeah,
Scabbards. But, it could also lead to something later on with Zoro. To where, like, let's say Hiyori gets in trouble and Zoro. Because we know Zoro and Hiyori has a, connection. So, if something like that happens, it could push Zoro over the edge, and we could
I
see, like,
mean, to be honest, I want like, you know, like initially I thought, maybe Zoro versus King would be awesome, but now all I want is, just Zoro to remain where he is.
no, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. But I'm
fuck
saying,
everything else.
I think this castle's going to be dropped. I think Onigashima's about to drop. Because in
Yeah.
this last chapter, it looks like it's already getting to Wano. It's
Yeah,
already
it
over
was
Wano.
like
Yeah.
beside Mount Fuji.
Yeah. So I think, you know, Onigashima gonna drop. Everyone's gonna be scattered, in pain, in
Yeah.
trouble, looking for each other, and you're gonna have like pretty much everyone's gonna be out in the open at this point.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be climbing out of breeze. And I think Hiyori may get in danger. We see Zoro and all this, and we could get a moment where like Hiyori tells Zoro something or some shit like that. I feel like Zoro and Hiyori have more to like. Okay, I
Uh
think
huh.
he.
Hey,
Uh huh.
stand.
Yo.
Hey, so you forgot to turn on the comment section again?
Oh shit.
uh,
There we go.
what
Okay.
is this, Lou?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Stunt.
That's what I'm here for. I see the
Your
notification.
your
I pop in,
training
see what you
isn't
forgot to
working.
do.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm outie. Have a nice one, guys.
Okay, have a good one. Okay,
Thanks, man.
but I'm glad because, dude, I forgot all about that. I was sitting here just looking. Okay, but yeah. Anyways, I feel like Hiyori and Zoro have something more. Like, okay, actually, I feel like Hiyori had something more to give to Zoro to like drive him. By give, I mean like something to tell him or some way to pretty much um
Okay, that didn't come up.
I
Yeah.
know, I know. That's how I'm trying to fix it. Fiend. I feel like she has some way to motivate. She has a way to motivate Zoro to make him want to go and.
I mean, see, I want I want it to be like Luffy, not Hiyori. I mean, I want it to be like, maybe Kaido is trying to like give the finishing blow to like the captains, I guess, or just Luffy or something, and suddenly, maybe we get like Zoro's Conqueror Saki.
No, I think that's gonna happen. I'm saying we may get something to where before that or afterwards we see Hiyori get captured. You know, like I'm talking like right after
Mm,
the everything falls and comes apart. You know,
yeah.
I think we'll see something like Hiyori gets captured or by someone, or maybe Kaido sees her.
Yeah.
You know, and Kaido captures, or
Mm,
King, or someone captures Hiyori, and Zoro
mm.
does something, saves Hiyori, takes Hiyori away, and pretty much says, go, you gotta escape, type thing. Sends her off,
I mean,
and then he goes back.
it's possible, but like me personally, I don't want to see another, like rescue mission and shit in this arc.
Well, it
Like,
wouldn't really
I
be a
think
rescue
now,
mission. I think. No, when I'm saying I'm not saying rescue mission like that. I'm saying I don't think. I think it'd be more of one of the things like Zoro versus a Poot, where he literally hits the dude once and he's got it. I'm saying it's not gonna be a rescue mission like that. It's gonna be literally something to where no struggle at all. Zoro's just gonna look badass, come in, beat up a bunch of people, save her, and say, "Hey, I gotta keep moving forward. You're good. You go
no,
your
but
way."
if that happens, then it would be a case like, maybe the island drops and like these people like fall off the roof and they have to like regroup.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying everyone's gonna be scattered at this point when the island drops,
Yeah.
because the whole. I think it's all gonna crumble. I think it's gonna be a bunch of debris and rubble.
No, but I don't think Onigashima is gonna be destroyed unless like look, if Luffy or Zoro or whoever like attacks the island to protect like the citizens, then sure. But if it's
No, I don't
just
think the
Kaido,
island itself will be destroyed. I think the castle, because you can tell the infrastructure on the roof is already getting unstable. You see it starting to like
but
crumble
that's
and
because
stuff.
of the fight, right? Like,
Yes, it's starting to crumble, but I'm saying if the island drops, the shock could make the roof crumble, is what I'm saying.
okay, sure. I mean, if you're saying just the roof, then yeah,
I'm not
fine.
saying the
But
whole
like the
castle.
island,
I'm saying,
uh,
there's going to be a bunch of rubble. The roof will crumble. People will fall, get separated. You know, maybe like the
mm,
top two floors or something. Maybe the roof and like the fourth floor crumble. I don't think it's all going to crumble down to us just nothing. But no, I do think, you know, there's going to be the roof collapse and things spread to where it's not as split up to where it's going to be everyone's coming together in a sense to where like it pretty much I don't know.
mm. Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
I think this will give a good point to separate, the vice captains like Zoro and Killer, and have it just be like Kid, King, or Kid, Luffy, and Law versus Kaido. You can have that where
Yeah,
they're
I
fighting
mean,
Kaido, and then when they
if
start getting beat up real bad, you can then have Zoro and Killer coming out of nowhere.
yeah, I mean, Big Mom and Kaido to separate, right?
I mean, I'm trying to.
Because
They could. I don't know, man. This whole they both can fly, so if the roof starts to crumble, they just stay floating.
no, no. What I'm saying is like maybe the war like spreads out of Onigashima. If Onigashima
Ooh,
drops,
and into the
maybe
actual land of Wano.
yeah, maybe they're fighting like on the streets and shit. So
I like
I
that.
hope like Kaido fights in one location and Big Mom in some other location. So like the party is split.
Mm. But who's gonna
Like, I
fight
mean,
who?
honestly, do you think these five are enough for those two?
I think more people's pulling up. I don't think it's just those five. I think
Yeah.
X Drake's coming. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I hope like X Drake, Appo, Hawkins, all these people come up.
I don't know. It's just. I think now that the gifters are starting to switch sides. Once the gifters switch sides, I think X Drake's gonna have more free time, so X Drake's gonna go to the roof.
Yeah. And okay, by the way, I was gonna ask you about this, right? Uh, did you see like Appo was thinking about something in this chapter? So do you think he's like, Queen is fucking us? Like, am I in the right place? Should I
Yes, I
switch?
think
I think
Apu's
he's
gonna
thinking
switch
about that.
sides. I think Apu switches
Yeah,
sides. I think he's gonna go meet up with Hawkins, and then him, Hawkins, and X Drake are all gonna show up on the rooftop at the same time.
yeah, I hope so.
Look,
That would be dope.
we're just gonna get to hey Bojo, what's going on? But I think
Hey,
we're just gonna get
Boja.
a moment to like the alliance is looking bad, like the five on the rooftop. Or you're just gonna be looking
Yeah,
bad, and then we're just gonna hear Apu hit the check her out, and then you're gonna see like
yeah,
X Drake, and then you're gonna see like Hawkins and stuff. I
yeah,
don't know. That's gonna be a cool moment. I don't know. I'm just thinking of
yeah.
ways it
It's
could
gonna be dope.
happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, we agree on this, right? Like, first the Flying Six are going down, then the Calamities, and then you know the
Yes,
big guys.
because I
Yeah.
think it's gonna take
So
a lot more to take down Kaido and Big Mom. I think slowly people gonna start getting
yeah,
up though, but I think the main ones
yeah.
are the five that's up there right now. And I think X Drake isn't going to fight any calamities. The people who say X Drake will fight like Queen or something, I don't agree with. I think X Drake once
No, I
the
mean,
stuff. Well, no, I'm saying like once the stuff on the bottom floor is settled, like once Chapo makes the antidote, or maybe once the gifters show up in the bottom floor to help take care of things, and
yeah,
Usopp and Nami show up there. I think X Drake will then move up, say, hey, can y'all take care of this? And then he's gonna move up to the rooftop, along with Apu and
yeah,
Hawkins. I think it's gonna be him moving, and Apu at this time may have already left, or him and Apu head up there together. And then along the
yeah,
way they meet Hawkins.
yeah. I mean, my only thing is like, the Calamities. Like, who's gonna take down the Calamities? Like,
I want Sanji to fight Jack and Queen, like I told you. Because I think Queen's gonna be. I think
I
Jack's
mean,
injured. I want Sanji to beat up Jack, who's injured. I think Queen's gonna get injured in this Moko fight. Maybe Queen fights X Drake for a bit, and then Sanji shows up. Like I said, somehow Sanji I think should fight Jack and Queen. I think he could do it
I mean,
because Jack's injured.
look,
Like I
look, look,
said,
look, look. Look. I'm one of the people who say like the Straw Hats are extremely underrated, right? I'm the guy who says like, oh, Frankie should finally get his fight, Brooke should finally get his fight, Sanji, Zoro, they're strong, but Sanji beating
no,
both
I don't
Jack
think
and
you're
Queen
listening to
is
what I'm saying.
too
They're
much.
both extremely weak. When you say Sanji, like, well, Sanji got beat up by Black Mania.
I mean, look, Jack is, I wouldn't say extremely weak,
No,
but
I mean
yes,
he's
he's
beaten
weak.
up. He's been
But
beaten bad.
yeah,
He
yeah,
fought.
yeah.
He just got
See,
done fighting a bunch of Sulongs. Then
no,
he
no, no.
got one
See.
shot by Neku and Inu.
No, no, no. See. That's the thing, right? Okay, let me say this, right? Appo. Okay, not Appo. Fuck. What was his name? What was his name? The stone dude. Pika. Pika getting one shot by Zoro was a one shot. Jack getting one shot is not. He he like fought against every Sulong
No,
officer,
that's what I'm saying. He
not
fought
even
against
like
all of
the
them and was
trash
weak.
Sulong ones.
But he did get one shot by Inu and Neku. When Inu and Neku
Yeah,
stepped
he
up, they one
got
shot
one
him.
shot by Ino and
But
Neku Sulong, but he was like
no, that's what
tired
I'm
as shit
saying.
after the
Is
fight.
right
Yeah.
now Jack is in a weakened state. He's tired. He's exhausted. He's fought a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, look. See, the only thing I'm saying is the injuries he got, yes, it's still there. He just patched those things up. He didn't recover yet. But the like tiredness and shit, yeah, he took a break and now he's not tired anymore.
I
That's
mean,
all I'm saying. But okay, my point about bringing up this thing is like, yeah, I could see you saying Jack is injured, but I don't think Queen is that injured. Yeah, he's
No, that's what I'm
like,
saying. I think Queen will be more get injured even more by the time that happens. That's what I'm saying. I think Sanji right now, if he was to fight Queen and Queen's not injured at all, Sanji's not injured at all. I think that's extreme diff. Maybe high diff, extreme to high, like high to extreme diff. You know, because I put Sanji on the level of someone like Queen, maybe a little bit higher, but he's around that second commando level.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah, I mean,
but what
I
I'm
don't,
saying
I
is,
don't think he's stronger than Queen yet.
mm,
He like,
I would
I
say he
mean,
is. I mean, just we haven't been shown it, but I'm going based off because to base with like Kim, that's like with Zoro and Sanji, we have to base a lot of this stuff off head canon because we haven't seen anything really. Because that's like
I
with
mean, how strong do you think Queen is? Like compared to Doflamingo? Let me ask you.
oh
Like,
Queen's beating Dofi. I think Dofi was actually okay. Dofi, I'd say was around a third commando person, but he wasn't on that level yet. But I think he was close. I think if Dofi and Jack fought, it would be a good fight. But I think Jack may eventually end up winning. It could go. I think that'd be a close to extreme. I think Dofi was around
oh,
that third commando level.
so we agree about Dofi, but I guess you just put Queen Sanji a little too high. I
No, I'm
don't
saying
know.
Sanji now with the raid suit and everything.
No, see, look, I'm just going with like he's gonna get stronger after the fight with Queen, not like before. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying he can't beat Queen. I'm saying he's gonna start by being weak and then he's gonna build up through that fight, just like what Luffy did with Katakuri.
Yes, but all I'm saying is no. I think Sanji. Okay, in those fights when they get stronger during those fights, they're already around a certain level. Okay, they just
Yeah,
grow
but
during the fight.
you're saying he's probably higher than Queen,
I'm
right?
saying
So
based off
like,
hand cannon. No, I'm putting him there because I'm saying his potential. So when Sanji starts fighting Queen, yeah, he may be getting beat by Queen, but his overall when he grows during the fight and stuff, he will go and beat Queen. If he was to fight Queen, when I say high diff, because that's like Jabba, someone like Jabba or someone like Kaku or something. When
mm,
we saw them at first in Ines Lobby, when we see like Sanji and them fighting these people, they're getting beat, and everyone's like, "Oh, because they don't look good." And all of a sudden they show this move, and you're like, "Oh no, this was not that. This was actually seemed more one-sided than it was." I think it's gonna be a lot like that. Well, Queen's beating up Sanji. Sanji Sendo, fighting back against Queen, but it's gonna be a harder fight than it was with Jabba. But I still think Sanji's gonna overcome it.
mm.
So I'm taking
I
character
guess
growth and everything and putting it into one. That's what I'm saying. With Sanji, with the raid suit, character growth, and all that, I think it would be about a high to extreme diff on a full health Queen. But I'm saying for him to beat Jack and Queen, I think they're both gonna be in a weakened state. They're both gonna be injured and all that.
Mm. I guess, I mean, just depends on when Sanji fights them, I guess.
No, and I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. But just from where I
Yeah.
see it going, like I said, I think Sanji, fights Jack, comes out of fighting Jack, goes, and Queen's already in the middle of a fight. Like Queen's fighting someone right then, and Sanji pulls up and says, "Hey,
Mm.
I'll take over. You go," and then he takes over the fight against Queen. But I
Okay.
could be wrong. It could be something different. That's just the way I see things going right now.
Mm.
This next
But
chapter or next time we see
okay,
Sanji could change it.
yeah, yeah. But okay, before talking about the big thing of this chapter, I think we should switch to Jujutsu for a bit.
Okay, fine. I want to talk
Yeah.
about Marco though.
No, that's the highlight of the stream. Yeah,
Fine,
first
fine.
Jujutsu, first Sukuna, man.
I mean, we know Sukano's coming out, but
Yeah.
can we just say Yuta's a bitch? Akatsu. he's fighting, Yuji. They're having a good fight, 1v1. And then here comes Okotsu, has to pull up Rika, you know. Rika just comes up from behind and grabs Itadori. It's like, damn, Okotsu, you
Yeah, I
bitch.
mean, you like Okotsu was playing around, right? And Rika was like, "Stop playing around, just finish the job."
Like, they're having a fight, Okotsu's like, man, this is actually a pretty good fight. Okotsu's enjoying it. And then you
Yeah.
just see Itadori just get stopped and Rika's like, what's going on here? And it's like, damn, this bitch. She just comes up out of nowhere and stops him. And then he gets stabbed in the chest. But you know what?
Yeah,
Sukuno's there. Sukuno comes up and is like, damn. You know,
it's my time.
yeah, he's like, y'all want to 2v1 someone? Okay. I'll 2v1. So you got Sukuno now. Came out of the shadows.
Yeah, now I guess we're gonna see, top tier versus top tier.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
crazy.
gonna be awesome. Yeah.
And then,
I mean, I still forgot to read the prequel, so I still don't know shit about Okotsu.
Rika's a crazy bitch. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just look. Let
I
me
have
just
to
say
read
this.
the prequel.
So
Mm.
Rika became a why can I not remember their own names?
Curse spirit.
Yeah, she became a core spirit because of Okotsu.
Yeah.
Okotsu made her into one. So she pretty much she got hit by a core when she was like a young kid. And
Okay.
her and Okotsu was like very close friends. They said when they grow up they're gonna get married. They liked each other and stuff.
Okay.
She gets hit by a core. So Kotsu's so depressed. He's sitting there with, and you can see her head's gone. Her head was pretty much like got ran over. She's dead. So Kotsu's
Okay.
sitting there pretty much begging for her not to die. And
Mm.
because of like him sitting there, crying and begging and stuff, she comes back as a core
Mm.
spirit. And so pretty much at the end of the prequel, Okotsu realizes he's the one who made her that way, and so he apologizes and stuff. And you see Rika become, the Rika from before, and they have like this,
Mm.
cool interaction and everything. And she says she's gonna stay with him forever, like they promised. So,
Um,
so, so it was, it was a cool little emotional thing. I don't know. I like Rika and Okotsu.
I mean, whatever I've heard about Rika and Okotsu, they're like their team kind of sounds like Kisuke and Yoroichi.
Yes, except you know, Rika's dead.
Yeah, except she's dead.
But no, it's exactly like that. It reminds me of that a lot, actually.
I guess I'll have to read it.
You have to. And
Yeah,
the other dude,
but
what's his name? The other, the
oh,
Zenin dude.
yeah, Zenin.
Who? What is his ability? He's over there beating the hell out of Chozu.
Yeah, I mean, even Chuzo was like, I don't know what his ability is. He's just fast.
He's just over there throwing hands, beating the hell out of Chuzu or Chozu.
I guess he's the Flash.
And can I just say,
You
oh
know who
shit.
the Flash is, right?
Yeah, no, I do. I was just gonna mention something. Sukuno in this next chapter, if we actually see Sukuno versus
Sukuna.
Sukuna. What's Sukuno from?
Who knows?
I don't know. Sukuna, I don't give a damn. Okay, but
Oh,
so pretty much
yeah.
if we see Sukuna versus Akotsu and Rika,
Mm.
is Akotsu gonna get beat? Are we gonna see Akotsu get like beat or killed, or would like Akotsu escape and come back later?
I mean,
Cause I'm just trying
how
to. All
much
I'm thinking
power?
of is I'm trying to like. Cause this takes me back to the interview Gigi did. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm like, you know, cause she said like the ending. there's like three different endings to where one person lives and everyone else dies, to where like one person dies and like everyone else lives. And I'm saying like, oh wait, what's the ending gonna be?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that. What are you talking about?
it was an interview. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm saying like I saw something where people were talking about an interview she did or he did. What the fuck?
No,
Why do
I
I keep saying
mean,
she?
yeah, we don't even know if it's a she or he, so you can say anything you want. But yeah, I mean, all I heard about the interview is like, uh, within like 2 3 years. Hello.
No, this one came before that. This one was like an older interview.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I just
I
saw
don't know
something
about
about
that.
it on Reddit, so I don't know how true it is. So
Okay.
don't take my word for it. I'm just saying, based on what I saw there, someone said there was an interview before talking about this, and if that's the case, I could see how that would end up it being ending in 2 to 3 years.
Mm. No, but what did she say?
So pretty much they said something about how there was like four different paths or 3 to 4 paths to well, either Megumi is the only one left alive and Gojo, Noboa, and Itadori all die, you know,
Mm.
or to well Gojo, or Megumi and Noboa all live and Itadori dies. There's like a few different ones, and so it
Okay.
was pretty much like, wait, but she only said like those like three different ways. I'm thinking of it ending to where either one person lives and everyone else dies, or to where one person dies and everybody else lives,
Okay. Mm.
or to where it's like a
Well,
split between the two. You know, and I'm sitting here like, wait, what?
I
This
mean,
is
okay, so uh okay, there's like, what all can you think about, like what's gonna happen? Like, one is, of course, this Jujutsu high bullshit gotta end first. I mean, them hunting
or I could see.
Itadori and shit.
I could see that happening. I could see, maybe Megumi living, Okotu and all them probably dying or something. Gojo maybe staying trapped in that tomb thing forever,
No,
or
no, no, no.
maybe
I'm not talking about ending. I'm talking about like what all things can happen in the story, right? One is, of course,
hmm.
the like
So
them
this
hunting
has to.
Itadori
So yeah,
shit.
that has to end. I think something's gonna happen to where it ends,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like two parties, pretty much. So there's gonna be like a two sides to where they quit. They're still hunting him, but I think it's gonna be two sides form. Like Megumi and all them form on one side.
So you don't think like they're gonna patch up and team up again for something big, like a bigger threat or something?
No, I think it's gonna be kind of like in Marvel, the Civil War shit, where they split up and they go to two sides. I think we may get that. I
Mm.
think we may get Megumi, even though he likes Itadori. I think we may get Megumi joining up on the other side. That would be interesting because we could have Megumi on one side of the wall and Itadori on the other side of the wall.
Mm.
And like that's the big moment to where you get Megumi with Akotsu and all them. And then you have Itadori with like what's his name? Ghetto and all these other people.
Itadori with Geto?
Yes, it would be interesting. I understand where you're like,
No, but
oh,
like,
or maybe we get it the other way around. Well, Itadori ends up being with Akotsu and them, and Megumi ends up being with Ghetto. But I think one of the like
I mean,
Fostios is going to end up being with
mm,
Ghetto. Either Megumi or Itadori. I feel like one of them may end up joining up with Ghetto. Maybe. I could be wrong. Like I said, this is just how I think it'd be cool to play out if we had it to where one of them ended up joining up with Ghetto.
uh, I mean, okay,
And they may not be bad guys. I'm not saying they'd be a bad guy, but I think that would be like
yeah.
for them. They're like, okay, the best way for things to turn out is if I play on this side. You know, they may not agree with Ghetto. They may be like, I'm gonna kill Ghetto after I'm done with all this type stuff.
Okay, but the reason I bought this up was like, I mean, what first plot is of course the Itadori shit, but these people have to deal with Ghetto as well. Then you're saying like these two things are gonna be combined and shit.
I think
So
you
yeah,
could
I
combine it because
guess.
if you combine it into one big fight, that'd be the best way to end it in 2 to 3 years. I think because 2 to 3 years. I
Mm,
mean, yeah, you could. How long was Shibuya? Shibuya incident was like what, a year?
I think I'm not sure. I
It was
don't know.
like a year or a year and a half. But if you want, so like 2 to 3 years, you could probably get about what, 1 to 2 more orcs, maybe
I
three,
guess.
depending on how long they are. So, or you could just
Yeah, I
take it to
mean,
where you can have this orc that's going on right now
if
as a
there are like
setup for the
big
final
arcs,
one.
then 2 to 3.
Yeah.
If there are like small arcs, then yeah,
But what I'm
it could
saying
be
is like
length.
you could do two big orcs, have the one that's going on right now as like a setup orc, and
Yeah.
then have the next one as a big final orc.
No, but okay, there's one other thing, right? One other plot left, like uh Sukuna's servant, that bitch. What's her name?
Wait,
Hello.
Sukunos?
Yes, Sukuna's servant, the ice lady with Ghetto.
That was that's Sukunos?
Dude, she came to, don't you remember that? She came to Sukuna and she was like,
That was
remember
the
me?
same
And
one.
Sukuna
So
was
wait, that was
like,
the same one who gave the fingers to Sukuno. The Itadori made him eat those fingers.
no, those are different.
Okay,
Those,
those are who I thought you was talking about. Okay.
no. Those all were like Ghetto's followers. But this one, I think her name is Uraume.
Otohime?
She, Uraume. But yeah, she came to Sukuna and she was like, uh, preparations are being made. So like she's working with Ghetto for now, but she has her own plan, something relating to Sukuna. So you know th- that faction is still there. Like Sukuna thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we
I
could
mean,
have
like
Sukuno and
yeah.
Geto join up, and then Sukuno kills Geto in the end.
Yeah,
And
but like,
I
you
don't know.
think Sukuna is gonna be the main villain or no?
I think Itadori may be the main villain. I think this would be one of them where the protagonist turns out to be the main villain. To well, in the end, because he's gonna be killed, anyways. I think no matter what, Itadori dies. But I think Itadori could use Sukuno to do all this other stuff. And in the end, like him and Megumi fight. Maybe, or maybe Megumi joins the other side. I don't, like I said, I don't know, but I feel like Megumi and,
So you don't
Itadori.
think nothing, you don't think anything new is gonna happen? Like basically, what you're saying is whatever's introduced, only all the story, everything, all the plots are gonna like mix
No,
up
there
with the
could be new
characters we
things, but I'm
have.
saying from what we've seen right now, from my point of view, the best way to do it is to take all the plots that are introduced and start bringing them all to one central point to end it all in one big arc. Because, like I said, you could have this arc that's going on right now as a setup, and then have a big arc that spans it for about a year or two. Like, I'm talking huge span,
Mm.
and finish it off in one big arc. Have this being the setup for maybe like this, the rest of this year. Kind of have a setup, or maybe till like close to the end of the year, have this arc that's going on right now be the setup, and then the big arc begins starting next year, and then all of next year, and then year after that, you got this big final arc going on.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's just me personally. But
I
then
don't know. I
again,
mean, everything you're saying is like new news to me, so I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But
I
oh,
mean,
also, oh wait, go
yeah.
ahead. I was going
No,
to
no, no.
change the
Go on.
topic.
Yeah, yeah. Change the topic.
So Kaiju no 8 had a new chapter this
Yes,
week as well, and
yes. Kaiju no 8 is getting
I don't know what's gonna
interesting.
happen, man. The vice captain. I was thinking about it. I'd love a team up. You know, yes, the vice
No,
captain's injured and he can't really do
yeah,
much, but I'd like it if a team up happened with Kafka
yeah,
and the
yeah,
vice
yeah.
captain.
I think it should be a team up because this dude, he's like some, his magnitude is 9, so he's like stronger than Kafka. So I
But
think this arc should be the arc where the vice captain
yep,
finally realizes that Kaiju number 8 is,
Kafka.
a good guy and he's, our
Well,
teammate.
I was gonna say I'd like it if he finds out it's Kafka, but he keeps it a
Yeah.
secret to where, like, Kafka has like that relationship with the captain,
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and
think, I don't mean like everybody should know who he is.
no,
I
I
mean,
think,
like,
I
first it was Leno, second it was like Shinomiya, and now Vice Captain.
yes, I think it should be them, and I think the relationship Kafka has with the captain. I think it'd be
Yeah,
good for like the vice captain to know about Kafka,
yeah,
but not tell the like captain, him. You should keep this a secret, da da da, and explain everything like that. I'd
yeah,
like interactions between them two. Um,
yeah,
I'd like him to know. That'd be cool. That'd
yeah.
be
That would
very
be awesome.
interesting. Well, because the vice captain's one of my favorite characters, so for him to find out,
Yeah, same. I mean, he's my like second favorite, I guess, after Kafka.
yeah, I agree with you there. Because Kafka, I don't know what it is. I just like Kafka.
Yeah. I
He,
mean, Kafka is like, he's not like the other typical protagonist, right? He's a 30-year-old and yeah, he's just awesome.
well, he's more grown up too. Yeah, he's got like childish tendencies and stuff. He's more immature, but he's still, got mature moments. So it's like,
Yeah,
most people. Like he is like an actual dude you'd meet in real life. Yeah, he acts very
yeah,
mature, he's older and stuff, but then, when you get to know him, he's immature as well, and it's like,
yeah, exactly. He's great.
but it's getting good. Like this chapter was pretty much a lot of action. So I mean, there's not really much to talk. Well, we could talk about, but there's not really much because it was just like I said,
Yeah, I mean,
action. You just saw the vice captain pretty much fighting. Vice captain's almost at his limit, so we know Kafka's gonna be coming
yeah,
in, all that. But
yeah,
you know, really not much to talk about. But then
yeah. That's it. I mean,
but it's still a great chapter though.
I mean, it is a good chapter
Kaiju has,
for chapter number 28. Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, like it's one of them things. Kaiju has been getting better and better each week.
Yeah,
Staying very consistent. Yeah, it's only been out for
yeah,
28 chapters, but it's still the consistency. That's 28
yeah,
chapters of consistent, like 8 out of 10s, or consistent, 9
yeah.
out of 10s. Just very consistent chapters.
Yeah, it's been really good.
But going back to, the main topic we all wanted to talk about, Moko
Yes.
the Phoenix.
Hyogoro the Flowers.
Wait, what? Well,
Hey,
okay.
your favorite character, man.
Well, I thought we was
Hyogoro the
talking. I was going with
Flower.
your favorite, Moko the Phoenix. I thought we was gonna
All right,
compromise. No, no. I
all
mean, if you want
right,
to talk
all
about Hyogo, we'll talk about Hyogo.
right. No, I guess, we need to spice things up.
Yeah.
People are getting like, oh, what is Kaiju? What are they talking about? So, yeah, I guess, Marco
So
the Phoenix.
Moko is going crazy. Um, turning
Yeah.
up. He's fighting two commandos, and my big theory after reading this last chapter and seeing how Oda is portraying Moko is I think Moko the Phoenix is numbered in days. We may not see
What?
Moko for much longer.
Hello?
Hello, Fiend?
Am I cutting out? What the fuck?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, you can? Okay, yes, yes, I can.
I was just saying, Moko the Phoenix, based on this last chapter, what I and how I feel, and what I think may happen,
Mm.
his days are numbered.
Oh, you think he's gonna die?
Yes. I think Moko is going to be one of the tragedies in Wano. I'm not saying he's going to die at the end of Act 3, but I do think by the end of the war, Moko will die. Hey, Dwayne, I'm glad you agree. I had a big discussion about this earlier, and people's like, oh, Oda doesn't kill people. Yes, he does, and Moko will be the
I
one.
mean, look,
If he go or die, if
my
he
argument is.
oh, go ahead, Fiend.
Oh, I mean, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. I mean, no. My argument, I mean, isn't about like, Oda doesn't kill, but like, I think if Marco dies, I don't know. I mean, it's like there are three faces of Whitebeard pirate. No, there are four faces of Whitebeard pirates we've seen, right? One is Whitebeard himself, he died. Ace, he died. Odin, he died. Now there's only Marco left. So, like, if I mean, it could be a good way by showing, like, all of the Whitebeard pirates. They sacrifice themselves in some way for, the story to continue. So you could put it out in that way, like, the legendary Whitebeard pirates did all of these things, and then even like the main villain of the story, even he's one of the Whitebeard pirates, right? So I guess we could put it that way, but I mean, we could even see it in this way that, I mean, because all other, like, like main characters of Whitebeard pirates are dead, maybe he wouldn't kill Marco.
Maybe, but I mean, I feel like we're gonna see two deaths: Hyogoro and Moko. I think Hyogoro is
You
gonna be
think
dying.
Hyogoro is dying in the next chapter?
I do. People
Hmm.
say, well, because I was watching Moji's video, he said, well, maybe, this is one of the things showing how, dangerous it is, the vows and stuff. And then next chapter, Chopper's going to make the antidote and save Hyogoro. I think it'd be better if Hyogoro gets killed. And,
No,
Hyogoro.
I mean, look, there are two scenarios, right? One scenario is what I think is gonna happen, and the other one is what I want to happen, right? And what I think is gonna happen is, Chopper is gonna like swoop in and give Hyogoro the vaccine, and he's gonna be fine, right? And what I want to happen is like Chopper comes in with the vaccine, and right before he announces, like, yo, the vaccine is out, right before that, he sees Hyogoro's head is chopped off.
That. That is what I want right now. Chopper finishes and he's like, the vaccine is finished, but he'll go, or he looks over, finishes it, looks over, and
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want Hugo to die. I feel like it'd be a great moment, This chapter, he pretty much said everything. Like he said, I'm glad I met,
Yeah.
a pupil like Luffy. I'm glad I got to
Yeah.
do all this stuff. He's very content and happy. I don't see, if he,
No, but
I don't know.
yeah, but the only thing is like the way they are showing him is like he's gonna be saved because, like, the people, like, until now, like, the people who die are like kind of, they're trying to do their best, but this one he's like basically satisfied. He wants to die, so I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
but
he's like,
you know, unless it's one of them things to where Oda's trying to lure you into a false sense of, oh, he's not going to die, and then all of a sudden it's, he's dead. What?
yeah, I mean, if that happens, it's gonna be dope. Like,
Because how
yeah,
many
I mean,
people do you know?
because
How many people do you know in the community that'll be like, oh shit, I did not see that coming. Hell, like with
I
Baka
mean,
earlier when I was talking to Baka and stuff.
yeah.
Baka's like, oh, people don't die in One Piece. If Hyuga got killed next chapter, all these
No,
people, he's
I
like,
mean,
no, people don't die in One Piece, da 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 da, would be like, oh shit.
no, the people don't die in One Piece argument is bullshit because yeah, main characters who like, okay, not main characters, right? Even like characters who matter to the story don't die in Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, Monster, Vagabond, whatever you want to talk about, right? Seinen, Shonen, whatever, all the mainstream ones, all the main ones. Yeah, nobody dies, like no important main character dies. Like maybe one, two die in each show, but that's it. Nobody else dies. I mean, unless your show is about death, right? Unless your show is about, oh, these monsters are, coming and, we gotta defend against these monsters and shit, or like it's about a serial killer or something. Of course, they're gonna die. Yeah, the story is about that, but when it's about regular adventure story, take Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Vagabond, Vinland Saga, Monster Kingdom, whatever you want to take, you can't name like five really important characters that died. No, because it's just that.
No, so like,
Like, yeah, yeah, go on.
I was just saying, like, no, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is all these people who think, they pretty much downplay how Oda writes deaths and stuff.
Yeah,
And how Oda writes, and they're like, oh, he wouldn't ever, switch it up by killing people.
yeah.
If he's wanting to end, how do you know he wouldn't switch it up by killing people? Hey, Lego, welcome, man. How you doing?
Hey, Lego.
Well, no, so like I think Oda, like I said, I think Moko and Hyogoro and maybe some more people will die this arc. And it's gonna be one of them things to for me, these people are really good characters. I like Hyogoro a lot. He grew on me. He was like Yasui. Yasui grew on me. Um Moko grew on me a lot. Oh, you just got a tattoo? Hell yeah. What's the tattoo of, if you don't mind me asking? That's crazy.
Wait, who got a tattoo?
Lego.
Oh, nice.
No, see, I don't mean dying by king and queen. When I say Moko dying, I mean dying by the end of Wano. I'm not saying he's gonna die in Act 3. It could be he
Mm.
makes it out of the king and queen fight. Excuse me. He makes out of the king and
Who are
queen
you
fight.
talking to me or the chat?
I'm talking to Lego.
Lego, okay.
But I'm saying like ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, let me if you post in Discord, I'll definitely check it out. But so I feel like Moko's gonna escape the queen and king fight, but I think he may die. Like, let's say he starts fighting Kaido or something. He goes helps on the rooftop or
Big
something.
Mom.
Yeah, Big Mom, and then Moko. I feel like he's gonna sacrifice himself or do something that ends up getting him killed.
Hmm.
See, that could happen. He could run into Weevil. Weevil could show up. I just think,
I
Moko
mean,
isn't going to make it out of Wano. Or if he does make it out of Wano, I think he's dying very soon. I think like let's say he survives Wano and leaves Wano, and when he leaves Wano and like the after Wano thing, like when it shows outside of Wano after Wano, like right
yeah.
afterwards, we might see Weevil pull up on an injured Moko and kill him.
Hmm. I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I just don't see Moko living much longer. If he does make it out of Wano, I don't see him living much longer outside of Wano.
I mean, like, sure, fine, I guess, but like, I mean, if it's not in Wano, then like
No, I mean like
to
right
me,
after
it's
Wano.
kind of unnecessary unless Weevil is gonna be something important.
No, that's what I'm saying. Weevil could be. When I say like after Wano, I mean like literally right after. Like when Moko, when the war ends, Luffy and them's recovering. Moko's like, hey, when they get up, tell them, this or something. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, and we see him, sailing off, and then Weevil gets him or something. I don't know, but I think he's gonna be dying. But my main thing is I think he's dying in Wano. I think he's gonna die maybe Act 4.
Act
I,
4.
I don't see
Hmm.
Drake fighting Queen. Sadly, I know a lot of people do. I think Drake's gonna be going to the rooftop. Or if he does
I
fight
mean,
Queen,
see, all I can see is like if Drake fights Queen, like eventually it's gonna be like maybe someone else needs help and Sanji's gonna be like, go ahead, I'll take care of
yeah. Because I was about to say, if
it. Like,
Drake and Queen fight, I don't see it being for a while. I think Sanji will pull up and relieve Drake of Queen eventually. But I think, Drake's main thing is to be on the rooftop.
no, I mean by the end, I think Drake should be on the rooftop, but like initially we could see maybe Sanji and Drake team up against Queen.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think the supernova should be on the rooftop. Just me personally.
Yeah, yeah. By the end, I think, look, if you ask me, I would say, like the supernova, all of them should be against Kaido. But like initially, of course, I mean, they need a reason to go there, right? So, like, right now, because they're busy, I think, first they're gonna do this and then slowly they're gonna like change sides. Because like Apo and Hawkins, they still need to like first they need to change sides, right? Then they could do anything they want. Like first they gotta show that they change sides
That is
because
true.
Hawkins and Apo right now are beast pirates.
Yes, but Hawkins would be the easiest one to switch sides with because we know how he is.
Yeah, I mean
But
I'm pretty
Apu's the
sure
main
he's
one. I don't know
acting
about
right now.
Apu. He's the one we need to see more of. But I think we're going to because I like how Oda's still showing him every once in a while, and him talking to him.
Yeah,
Well, Queen's like this. Queen's like, I think we're eventually going to see him being like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
yeah. Yeah, I mean he's still thinking, right? He's like, yeah, I think, Queen fucked us, so maybe it's not safe to be here anymore. Maybe he's gonna change sides.
I just think,
I hope he does.
but there's so much going on right now. It's so hard to predict. Cause like everyone trying to predict it and saying this is how it's gonna be. I'd say almost all of them are
Mm.
gonna be wrong.
Mm.
That's like with me saying I think Moko's gonna die and I think Hyogo's gonna die. I could be wrong. I'll admit it. Do I think they could die? Yes, they have a possibility. Though I'm never gonna say it's 100% one way. Um,
Yeah, I mean, nothing's 100% anyway.
exactly. I mean,
It's
I'm
One Piece.
very interested though.
Anything can happen.
If
Yeah.
Moko and Hyogo was to die, that would raise the stakes of the war
I
tremendously.
mean, look, if you ask me, I would say, Hyogoro should die and a few of the scabbards. That would be nice. And I mean, maybe like, Jack is beating the shit out of scabbards and, few of them die and then Yamato comes in to save them or whoever, right? Like we were talking about like maybe Sanji sends Yamato to the scabbards, right? And you were like, well, Jack is close, right? So maybe he comes in and he like, kills a bunch of them and then someone comes to save them. It would be dope.
Oh no, it would. Um, I really don't know. I feel like people do need to start dying though, sadly.
I mean, again, I won't say like they need to die, but it would be good, kind of.
But yeah, so
Like,
I think that pretty much covers it for today, though. Unless you got
oh
anything else you
no,
want to talk about, Fiend.
oh wait. Okay, we spoke about Hyogoro, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, okay, we didn't talk about this, right? Like, Marco, people were like, oh, uh, I mean, before first people were like, "Hey, Marco, man, he's around like second commander or something like that." And then I was like, "No, people, no." And then now people are like, "Oh, young, he's close to Yonko, man. He's like admiral level." I'm like, "What, dude? Just patience, patience." So what do you think
No,
about
I will
that?
be
Like,
fair. I did think him and King were closer than they were. I thought, well, okay. Then again, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say based on this chapter, Moko's looking a lot better. I thought Moko was like maybe a little bit above King. Maybe King could be above Moko. Now it looks a lot more like King's not above Moko, and Moko's like really, you know, is looking very well. But I'm not gonna say anything yet because King could show more. It's just Moko's having a very good showing.
no, I mean, Dwayne, like Queen was saying, like, was that a shockwave? But I don't know. It's like his blue flame, so whatever. It could be like a shockwave or whatever, something close.
Well, it was the Phoenix brand, so I mean, oh
Yeah,
no.
whatever. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a shockwave. I don't know. I mean, it's not like a literal shockwave, but it works like one, I guess. But yeah, but like all I'm saying is just like everybody jumped the gun and said like, oh, Marco was trash, I think people are doing the same with King and Queen. So like Marco is getting tired, right? And I'm the guy who says Marco is like awesome. Like I'm pretty sure Marco is super strong and like he's on the high end of first commanders. I think he's like, he's high up there. But I still think like, yeah, I mean, as he gets tired taking on both of them, I think someone needs to come help him because otherwise, I think, it's gonna change because yes, he's like beating them. He's because he's doing this extreme attacks and stuff, right? He's trying his best. And as far as I've seen with Queen and King, like they're not putting their everything they have. They're like, King is half of the time he's distracted with Bao Huang. He's like giving orders and shit. And Queen, we saw he was distracted with Hyogoro and shit. So I don't think they're like that focused and that determined because it's 2v1.
Yeah,
Like
and
if they put their all, I don't think it's going to be that easy for Marco either.
oh
Like
no.
I still think Marco is stronger than both of them, and not combined, but like individually, both of them. I think I'm pretty sure Marco is stronger, but yeah, I don't think they're trash either. Now people are saying, "Oh, King, King is trash. King is like, you know." So yeah,
People
I
just
think
jump to
again,
conclusions. We've seen it before, like with
yeah,
Big Mom. Them, oh, everybody's down for the count. Luffy's the only one standing.
yeah.
Bitch.
I mean,
The
with the
next chapter, they stood
scabbards,
up.
everybody, like, see, scabbards, the funny thing is, first everybody thought scabbards were trash, then everybody thought scabbards were admiral level, and then as soon as they realized that it didn't do shit to Kaido, it was just Kaido's PTSD, they started shitting on the scabbards again. They were like, ah, ha, 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 look at them. Like, patience. I think, people lack patience.
Exactly.
They're like,
And
they jump
Dwayne,
the
I
gun
do
and they're
agree.
like,
It's without people knowing how his fruit works, it is very
yeah.
difficult. But no, anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead. And unless there's anything else you really want to talk about, Fiend, or you good? You think this?
I mean, I want to end with one thing, right?
Okay.
Carrot.
What the
Oh my god.
fuck, Carrot. I'm glad she got her ass kicked. I'm glad Peril
Yep.
beat her up. Fuck that bitch.
Yep. She thought she could take on
She's
Sparrow with
almost
her
as useless
friend.
as Sakura.
Yep.
Almost. Almost. Sakura's still
Almost.
more
Yeah.
of a bitch and she's still more useless, but Carrot's close. You know.
Yeah. She's
But
pretty close.
anyways,
I mean, in my chapter review, I was I was saying Chopper and Wanda. I even forgot her name. Then I realized, oh, it's Carrot, not Chopper.
uh but yeah, anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. You know.
Yep. Everyone, Dwayne, Lego, and who else?
Stunt,
Stunt.
Borgel, thank you all. So
Yeah.
yeah, this was episode 6 of the Anime Unhinged podcast. You know, oh shit, I forgot what I was
Yep.
going to. My mind just went blank. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, I'll be going live right after this podcast ends. You know, maybe playing the Forest. Actually, yeah, I think I am gonna
Yeah.
go live.
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go live playing the Forest some more. You know, if y'all want to stop by,
Yeah.
you know,
You
it'd be
guys should
fun.
stop by. Forest is really
You
good.
know, and also check out the Anime Fiend on YouTube. He makes,
Yeah.
pretty good content. I mean, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's
People keep unsubscribing to me. I don't know why, but
oh yeah, no, that's one of
please.
them. That's like it's weird. I don't know why they subscribe. It's like damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Be sure to check everything out. We'll be posting this on YouTube not too long from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything, and thank you
Everything
all
will be in the
again.
description.
Yeah, definitely. We'll make sure all the links and stuff, and be sure
Yeah.
to follow us on Twitter at the Anime or what the fuck am I saying? Follow us on Twitter at
Yeah.
Anime
Anime
Unhinged.
Unhinged, man.
I don't know why I was gonna say
Yeah.
the Anime Unhinged podcast, and I was like, wait, that's not the name. Yeah, but follow us on Twitter. Anime Unhinged
Yeah.
is or Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
We had a really good time. Thank you all again for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hope to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.